What's up with it, y'all, boy, man? I'm back. I know I've been gone for like a week and something, you know what I'm saying? It's all my fault, my nigga. Ain't no excuses to it. I just ain't been playing as much as I want to play. Now, I'm finna get into the reasons for that. I got it in my notes, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure I touched on everything and I ain't missed nothing. Now, before I get into it, I'm gonna let these few little clips play in the background for one. These little 15-second clips. There's only like 9 of them. Just the little stuff I saved, a few little things I saved just to show examples of some of the stuff I'm finna mention. But of course, I didn't save everything that happened in every game. There's just a few things I wanted to show. Then we're gonna get straight over to the gameplay I was talking about, which I wasn't live playing it. I was actually playing it, just randomly. So I'm gonna have the voice over there too. So we're gonna get into it. Now the first thing, motion wheel glitch. Everybody know about that. I'm not finna go into it. It's just annoying as hell loading up. And my people, they took baseline out. Thanks a lot. It's just annoying loading up, and my people are out of position. They motion. Nobody go out there with them. You have to try to switch stick and make some shake as soon as he hike it. And if you're not ready for it, you're probably gonna get caught with it for a touchdown damn near every time. Now I'm not worried about that, like I said, because I know with the first patch that's gonna for sure get patched. Like that's an actual exploit within the game, so I'm not worried about them patching it. Next, vert hooks. Y'all know me, and I know other people like me that kind of play similar. I don't use zone drops. I don't like having to go to my menu in between every play to set zone drops and set them, and then next play let me take them off, and let me take them back on, because I run a lot of mixed coverage. I never use zone drops. I come out in like the same one or two plays on D, and I make adjustments accordingly. And one of my main adjustments is vert hooks. I use a lot of vert hooks. You know what I'm saying? Now the problem with the vert hooks is when you using zone drops, I'm pretty sure they probably play normal. You put them on fire, they probably play right there. They don't really go all out where they ain't supposed to be. Um, the thing is though, with me, I don't use, like I said, I don't use zone drops. I shade down if I need people to play lower. I shade up if I want them to play higher. Just normal controls. When you the vert hook that you come out in, right? Like just say right here in this example, you see 3-3 Cubs, Tampa 2. If I come out and I don't change none of those little vert hook zones, they call something, they'll call it like curl hook zone. Hook zone, it's called something else, my nigga. It's like a vert hook, but it's not like the vert hook that you can audible it to, or like hot route them to. So if you come out in this zone that's originally on the play, they gonna play pretty normal. If you shade them down, they gonna play down. If you shade them up, they gonna play normal, like a normal, you know what I'm saying, hook zone, vert hook. But when you audible it to the actual vert hook zone, which I have to do a lot of when I come out in my defense, because like I said, I make a lot of adjustments. Somebody might move a player around. I might want to switch it to a vert hook. You know what I'm saying? They always match. So if you put a vert hook on the field and you don't have zone drops on, they always match. It don't matter if you shade them up, down, left, right. They gonna match every time. And I was noticing that as I play, cause like I say, you see like boom, hold on, this is what I was talking about. I should have kind of chopped these up, make them a little more precise. Hook zone, what they call curl, hook zone curl. So that's like a vert hook, but it's not the vert hook that you audible to. So if you leave these on your field and you shade them up and down, they're gonna play good. They're gonna play accordingly from what I, experienced. But as soon as you change one of them to an actual vert hook, that's when the problem come in, like I say. So with zone drop, they probably cool. Without them, they match every time, no matter if you shade them any direction, they gonna always match. And I noticed that when I was playing, because I use a lot of vert hook, that's a major part of my defense. And I'm like, bro, why when I shade them, they always matching? You know what I'm saying? They always running from where I want them to be. So hopefully that's something that they fix too. That's like I feel like that should be an easy fix, but that is majorly affecting the way defense is played, especially for me. So hopefully they fix that. Next, contains. This is something that I ain't seen a lot of people talking about, to be honest, but the contains are terrible. Like I contain a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all know how I play. I run a lot of mixed coverage. I run a lot of match. Like I come out in the Tampa 2 most of the time. I might turn that into a whole cover 3 match. I might turn that into a cover 9, cover 6. I run a whole bunch of, I just put out there what I know I need to put out there. So when I have people matching, like just say on the right side, if I had like a soft squat and a vert hook, or just say I had a soft squat over there. Don't even matter about the other two. Just say I had a soft squat over there. He gonna run, with somebody across the field. Most likely, if they going across the field, they rolling out to the right. The contain do nothing. I had people lined out wide, don't contain, they don't contain. I had people, anybody, they just don't contain, bro. They don't contain how they usually do. It's like they just They really not containing, but they not pass running at the same time. They really don't be doing shit. They just be running into the blocker, and then when they roll out, they don't do nothing. So hopefully they can adjust that too, because that's another major part of my defense. I have to have my contains out there a lot of the time, and it just been leading to people rolling out on me, and my zones all over the place. Like I said, I'm running match a lot of the time too. They not just standing right there in the flat, so I can't just send them all the time. And even if they are there to send, you might have to send them to stop the rollout or the run when you had contains on the field, and now somebody going up, up the field down the sideline wide open because you had to send somebody to get the QB. It just make a big problem for defense. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they fix the contains too. Not too worried about it right now. Like I said, I really get worried after the first patch to see what they do. But right now, I'm just pointing out the problem that I've been having. Drop picks and eggs. The drop picks really not that bad. So I'm not gonna speak on the drop picks as much because they actually catch more than they have. I feel like the past 2 years in the beginning of the year. We ain't got abilities and the highest ratings, so they actually been catching good, in my opinion. Now the eggs are a different story. The eggs are outrageous. Like people really testing your user on this hoe. Like they'll throw it right at your user. Pause on that real quick. This is a good example of the vert hooks that I was talking about. This is not even a vert hook. This is the hook zone curl, but kind of like a vert hook. So he actually not matching. When you leave it like that, he play where he's supposed to play. You see where he playing at right here on this play, right? Now you gonna see where he throw for the touchdown. Look at him the whole play. You right there. That kind of bothers me. That kind of bothers me. But like what I was just talking about, the eggs. Yeah, the eggs are ridiculous. Hopefully they can tone them down. That's all they need to do is just tone them down a little bit, because y'all seen some eggs in them clips I just played too. Hopefully they just tone them down a little bit and they kind of handle that. Shouldn't be too big of an issue, I think. Now ratings, like ratings in general, like people still out here rocking 75 overall receiver like Thornton and like 75, 72 overall corners just because they got high speed. It's like speed the only thing that matters. Speed always been like the key attribute to skill position. That's always the number one thing a lot of time. But on here it's like speed over anything, nigga. Like if a nigga got 87 zone and he got, an 87 speed and a 60 zone, put him on the field, nigga. On me, it don't matter. I don't really. That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? It really just make it like it don't matter. My receivers be out here getting clamped by niggas with hella low man and zone, but they just fast. They keeping up with them on cuts. I seen somebody post a video on Twitter the other day where he had like was it Reeves? He had like Darrelle Reeves on both sides of the ball, and the receiver, he had his corner at receiver. He was frying that nigga corner. And in game, like I said, if you've been playing, you can tell like some of these ratings just seem like they don't matter as much as they should. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what much to say about that. But and last thing I got is the air truck. Now y'all see the gameplay I was starting in the background. I'm gonna get into it. This is the last thing. I'm finna get into it though. Air trucking, I really didn't have a problem with it at first, but with the contains not working as it is, and then you got QBs air trucking behind the line of scrimmage, giving them a speed boost, my nigga. You damn near can't keep a nigga in the pocket. I'm saying you can roll it out on every play. Somebody gonna be open, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna just get open. Y'all can see from this first drive right here though. I'm a good example of some of the stuff wrong with the game in the first drive. Now I'm not gonna say I threw a lot of bad reads the job, but it was a few where it was like, you know what I'm saying, it probably should have went a different way. I'm gonna be real, I keep it real. But yeah, the air trucking, I'm really not a big fan of that, especially when you got low stamina and somebody start air trucking to give them a little speed boost. I don't really like that too much, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like that. But them that's all the problems I got right now. We finna just focus on the gameplay now. This guy named Trey Thomas, y'all probably seen him if you've been looking at leaderboards or you glance at him anytime last year or this year. He on him right now. This gameplay actually a few days old. It might be a week old now, being real, because my team look way different now. I just saved it because, like I said, I wanted to make a video out of it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he compete in tournaments too. He always on the leaderboard when I see him. So he a good player. Y'all see right there, I caught him with that post. He was running man, and yeah, man, it was a pretty good game. Like I said, I feel like a lot of BS went against him this game. Like I was throwing some stuff that probably should have went a different way. So it was still a good game, but this is not even like a proud game of mine, because like I said, I know I was making mistakes, but I just wasn't getting punished for everything like like you should. And I don't think he really made a lot of mistakes this game to be punished for. So, man, just when you playing good players like this game right here, high level matchup, that's a dot right there. But playing good players on a competitive level, And some of the stuff I was doing in this game, I'm getting passes on. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with it, and especially when they're going against me, you know I don't fuck with it. So I just try to keep it real, and I just want the game to be even. I want people to get punished for what they do. But y'all see right here, before half he threw a pick. I'm up good right now. You know everything looking good for me right now. He threw a pick. At the end of half, I ain't do nothing with that 8 seconds. Back out. Did drive. He just ran me downfield. Did drive, except for that pass right there. The rest of the drive, I'm pretty sure this nigga just ran me downfield. Right here, threw that up. He threw a dot. I thought he was gonna be able to get back. My nigga Bell, he one of them lower overall cars that I was just speaking about. He like a 75, but he got like 86 speed, so he's still on my field. Thought he could have got back, but he didn't. Right here, I had good D, bad user. He probably would hit that underneath anyway, though. It's like he was open too, but still with bad user. I wasn't guarding open neither one of them. Right there, another dot. Now, those short posts, I ain't speak on them, but I ain't gonna lie, they need to patch them too, though. Them little short, not post, short corners. Cause them niggas, yeah, you see it kind of like a kind of like a glitch. Like he kind of just sped to the outside. They need to patch that too. But I'm pretty sure that'll get patched too. Right there, that was just a good pass. Like I said, he a good player. Nigga would die my shit. I should have hit X right there. I don't know why I ain't hit him. I've been scared to hit my tight end streak a lot now, bro. Cause you know the tight ends are on the lower speed end as of right now. Antonio Gates 80 speed. This nigga be getting clamped by everybody, bro. When I say everybody, every safety got more speed than him just about, and they got good man. So anytime you gonna see in this game, you probably already seen I ain't been paying too much attention or coming up. I done threw this streak to him where I thought he maybe could have got a little separation, and it's a nigga always right on his back, bro. Like I don't have him at my tight end no more, so we'll see how they go from now on. But that be getting clamped a lot. I should have threw it right there, I just didn't. Right here, that's a good situation to show where I was saying about the ad catches. That wasn't the worst. That wasn't a bad pass for real, but should it have been knocked out? In my opinion, yeah. But he caught it right there. Example of what I was talking about Antonio Gates. He just can't beat anybody. So that should have been a pick right there too. That one of them situations where I say it should have been a pick. Or you hope it is. He just put his hand up. He had good position to catch the ball right there. He man blitzing me though. When people switch the man on me on here, man, it make me start crumbling a little bit because everybody just be getting clamped. As y'all can see, Ray Lewis clamping the hell out of Antonio Gates. I know he faster than him. He downgraded now, but this was before that. I still think he could get beat on a route. Right here, I thought that was a dot. He caught up. He got a hand on it. It was almost a good one, though. Right here, the comeback to CD. I had to get him off the team, too. He was too slow. That's my nigga, though. Right here, run. I'm in doubles this whole game. I've been just trying a whole bunch of different stuff and just experimenting since I just kind of seen a lot of the problems with the game. I kind of, just started experimenting, just doing my own thing. I was in doubles. You see this whole game. Down here, 2 minutes left. I'm trying to get in here, man. Trying to kind of solidify the dub. We got in. That run been real good for me. I pitched a bunch tight end. This little halfback zone. It been like my go-to run. Oh, look at that you. It been my go-to run though, like for short yardage and on the goal line. He back on O. My defense wasn't looking too good. It was actually good right there. He playmaker up. I ain't getting no pressure and got hella yards. I'm in a whole different defense now though. Some shit I ain't never ran before. So y'all will see that in my next video. Right here, roll out. I should have went back to that way faster than I did. He ended up making a crazy play because I didn't get back. And I probably had containers out there too, and he rolled out. Right here, that's just a good dot. He was finna get sacked. He just threw a good dot. Now look at this shit right here, bro. Oh, nah, I thought this was, man, I don't know if it was this game or another game. Nah, it's probably coming up. I'm probably speaking too soon. Now, right here, I'm playing this scary fuck. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because he running, man. It really had my nigga clamped for majority of the game. So I'm pretty scared. Trying to play this very conservative and hopefully get a first and, burn as much clock as possible. So right here, I know I got to pass it. I'm not trying to throw a pick, though. I'm not just trying to give him that shit. So if anything, I'm probably going to just take a sack, I think, at the worst. We finna see. I tried to draw, try and draw some stuff up. Try to beat this man because these niggas be boxing. Got to come back on the left. Got sacked. Man, the mid blitz be giving me hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about everybody else. They be giving me hell. Only because, like I said, my receivers just be getting clamped to the ground, it seemed like. So I had to punt it to him 16 seconds. All I got to do is not let him score, which shouldn't be hard. So y'all see what I got out there. Just, something a little different. I'm on the post. Good comeback route right there. Everything was guarded except for that comeback. That was a good comeback route. But he was out of bounds. And he still need to get way more than that to get down there and score. Now, right here, That was actually very scary, my nigga. Hold on. Now another thing about this game that it's kind of like a positive and a negative. It really just about how you want to look at it. The deep halves usually they play in the seams, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't run the deep half. Now I don't know. I don't really fuck with that. I ain't gonna lie, but it's not the worst thing in the world. The deep half play more like an outside third. You know, you can put your safeties on outside third. So if you go, you can test it for yourself. I already tried it. You can put your safety on the outside third. The outside third will get back way slower to the sideline than a deep half. I don't know why the deep half play better than the outside third to the sideline on this game. They sprint back to the sideline on here. But if you put an outside third on your safety, them niggas is not gonna get back there fast enough. You probably gonna get beat over top a lot of the times if you relying on your safety to get back to the outside on the outside third. But the deep half though, they play good to the sideline. You see how low down I got my safety though. That's the reason he kind of didn't get back as quick as I wanted him to. I got that nigga all the way down in the box. But you see how he sprint back though? He kind of, he kind of watched him in the seam a little bit, but then he ran straight back when he seen him. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Good play rate. Now look, I don't know about this right here. This is what I be talking about. I don't know about that. I gotta keep positive so y'all can see every every little thing I'm trying to point out. Look how this deep half played. Now at first, kind of looking back, see the post. All right, he kind of stuttered. Y'all see that little stutter he did? He kind of ran back and started shuffling a little bit. Then decided to start back going. That damn near could have got game called on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have threw this right here and laid it up, like right here, I wonder would he been able to score that? Just threw it and laid it up, freeformed it up a little bit. Would he been able to get back? Cause you see, he flat footed right here, my nigga. This nigga then forgot every assignment, flat footed, looking straight at the QB throw. But luckily, it was still a tight window. Like I said, he would have had to throw that probably like at the perfect moment, freeformed it up to try to get a TD. But it was a tight window. It could have cost me though the way that nigga played it. Right here, last play of the game. All I gotta do, 3-man deep. You can't get agged on here on 3 people. It happens pretty consistent. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you better just hope for the best. He just overthrew it, had no chance of catching it, and it was a good game. Now, yeah, I feel like I showed a lot in this video of what I was talking about. Some of the problems I got, and in this game, you can see some of the stuff I was talking about too. But yeah, I'm finna I've been, like I said, I just been experimenting with a whole bunch of different stuff since I seen some of the stuff going on with the game. I just been doing a lot of experimenting, trying to make the best of it. Like I said, I'm in a whole different defense now. I got a updated team now, so like I said, this was about a week old. This team kind of very outdated now. Not very outdated, but I'm not as strict on the theme team as I was. I got a little bit more space now. But yeah, I appreciate y'all boy for watching, man. Let me know what y'all think about the game right now. Let me know what y'all thinking. I'll catch y'all in the next one.